Hello, everyone. This is a teaching video clip in subject of Business English 1B in the Faculty of Business Administration and Tourism and Faculty of Social Science and Economics. This teaching video clip is the English study for all students in business skill in the two faculties of Asia Euro University. And this is the part 1 of module 2. From pages 16 to 20. And we learn in 2.1 and 2.2 about vocabulary, reading, listening, speaking, and grammar. In 2.1, we learn about company benefits. At first, everybody, let's look at vocabulary. Let me read for you. Benefits and incentives. Exercise 1, you have to put number 1 to 10 about the job you like the most or the most important to you and to the least important to you. So if you think which one is important, put number 1, the most important, and the least important, you can put number 10. You can rank them down from 1 to 10. Okay. លំហាត់នេះអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាត្រូវមើលសារៈសំខាន់នៃការងារតើពេលយើងជ្រើសរើសការងារយើងផ្អែកលើមូលដ្ឋានអីជាមុនដាក់លេខ1ទៅមានន័យថាសំខាន់ជាងគេហើយតទៅលេខ10 rank វាដាក់លំដាប់វារហូតដល់លេខ10មានន័យថាលេខដែលយើងមិនសូវជាសំខាន់សម្រាប់ការងារអូខេជាដំបូងខ្ញុំសូមអានពាក្យទាំងអស់នេះជូនអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាដើម្បីជាការ practice ទៅលើ pronunciation. An impressive job title, a good salary, flexible working hours, opportunities for promotion, days off and long holidays, training and staff development, a pension, opportunities to travel, parental leave, a company car. Okay, now look at translation. What are they translated? Okay, here are these word translation. So you can pause the video and to read the translation for all the 10 phrases about job quality, about job that you think the most important to the least important things of job, or we call job quality. Okay, everyone, this is listening exercise. You will listen to 5 short recordings. And then which are the benefits and incentives in exercise 1 in each person referring to. Okay, so we have 10 benefits and incentives that each employee has to think about. So listen to 5 people speaking about what they want from benefits and incentive in the company. So you can choose only 5 of them to match speaker 1, speaker 2, speaker 3, speaker 4, and speaker 5 that they really need from these incentives and benefits. Okay, so let's listen with me all together.
2. Listening script 2.1. Benefits and incentives. Speaker 1.
It's great, because usually it means my wife can use the one at home, and we even take mine away at weekends. I work for quite a relaxed company, and they don't seem to mind how I use it for leisure.
Speaker 2.
I thought it wouldn't change the way I worked after the first 6 months, but as they got older, it actually became more complicated with getting them to school or if they wanted to do activities in the afternoon. But my boss has been really good about it. And some days I can do a half a day if I want, and then I might work later on other days. Or I take work home, which I don't like doing, but it's the only way that
Speaker 3. It's actually the law now, so they had to let me have it. It was only 2 weeks, but at least I had time to help my wife out. Mind you, after all the late nights and crying, I was really happy to get back to work for a while and have a rest. Speaker 4.
I've just been promoted from assistant IT technician to chief operational network administrator. It means I get a bit of a pay rise and new business cards with my name on. I'm not sure if I get my own office though.
Speaker 5. The problem for me is that I won't have enough to live on when I'm 60, and I can't afford a private plan. So I'll probably try and keep working for a few more years. And anyway, I heard the government is planning to raise the age of retirement.
Okay, everyone. For listening, you have script and you have translation. So you can pause the video, read the text script, and also read the translation if you wish. So for now, we can go to exercise. So don't forget to choose 5 of them to match by what each speaker really need for their benefits and incentive with the company. Okay, in the conference day, don't forget to tell me the answer. Okay, so now we go to reading. In the reading, we have exercise 4 and exercise 5. Okay, what do you have to do with exercise 4? After you read, okay, you can choose one answer that is correct for the statement, for complete the statement. You can read the instruction, choose the best answer, A, B, or C for question 1 to 5 about the Xerox article. Okay, so we have 5 questions. We have to complete the statement here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Choose the one. Okay, this is the reading. I will play a reading for you. I have a recording for this reading, and then I will play the recording and also with translation in this document, the document that you already have in your Telegram group. Okay, in exercise 5, what you need to do is that in this reading, we have a lot of expression used with take. So you have to choose all the words used with take that mean like 1 to 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. What the expression with take that mean like this one? Yes, after you finish exercises, keep that answer to talk to me in the conference day. Okay, so let's listen to the reading.
And for Xerox, too good to be true? What a lovely place Xerox is to work. Kim Maloney, a client services executive, can't say enough nice things about her employer. It's a very special environment, she says. People describe Xerox as a family, and I was amazed at the number of people who have worked here for so long. It's tempting to take Maloney's comment with a pinch of salt, especially considering that when you've been working somewhere for only 2 years, as she has at Xerox. Everyone seems old and established, but there's the truth behind her enthusiasm. Take Carol Palmer, the Group Resources Director. She joined Xerox in her present role for 7 years. Xerox has been good to me over the years. She says, it has supported me through qualification, and last year I took part in the Vice President Incumbent Program. Human resources is taken seriously at Xerox, Palmer says. And the company has a policy of promoting from within, which would explain Maloney's amazement at her colleagues' longevity. The company takes on only 15 to 20 graduates each year, and Maloney was part of an intake who joined having already acquired a couple of years' work experience. She started as a project manager for Xerox Global Services before moving into sales. Now her responsibility is to grow and maintain customer relationships. Maloney is based at the head office in Uxbridge. It's great in terms of working environment, she says. We've just got a new provider in the canteen and we have brainstorming rooms and breakout areas. Much of Maloney's role is visiting clients, so she doesn't have a permanent desk at head office. I'm a hot desker, which is good because you get to sit with different people in the hot desk areas. And you've given a place to store your things. Head office staff numbers between 1,200 and 1,500 people. Palmer says, the company has 4 other main offices in the UK. The nature of the organization, which encompasses sales and marketing, global services, the biggest division, developing markets, research and development, and manufacturing, means that the opportunities at the company vary from service engineers to sales roles and consultants. Perks include a final salary pension scheme and various discount schemes. The reward and recognition scheme is a little different and rather nice. Each manager has a budget every year to recognize and reward staff. Palmer says, it can be in the form of a meal for 2 or a bottle of wine. It can be up to £1,000. There's the recognition, and then there's putting money behind it. Maloney, however, likes the non-cash rewards. Xerox takes care of all its staff, but it also recognizes the people who put in the added effort. She says, it offers once-in-a-lifetime incentive trips. And recently I organized a sailing trip for my team. The idea of working abroad with the company appeals to her, and she says that her career goal is to be part of the senior management team. Here's another employee, it would seem, who is in it for the long haul.
Okay, everyone, don't forget that this document is already uploaded in the e-learning system and also in your Telegram group, right? So you can download and print it for reading and for learning by doing a self-learning at home. Okay, for now, you know already about, you have listened already about this long reading. So I hope you learn a lot from both reading and pronunciation. Okay, សូមបញ្ជាក់បន្តិចលំហាត់ទី 4 នេះឲ្យអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាយកជ្រើសរើសយកចម្លើយមកបំពេញចម្លើយមួយណាមកបំពេញបញ្ចប់លំហាត់ទី 1 រហូតដល់ទី 6 ណាហើយចំពោះលំហាត់ទី 5 អ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាត្រូវរក expression នៅក្នុង reading ហ្នឹងដែលប្រើជាមួយ take មកដាក់ឲ្យត្រូវតាមអត្ថន័យរបស់វាអញ្ចឹង take ប្រើជាមួយនឹងដូចជា take in take on នេះជាដើមប្រើនៅក្នុងហ្នឹងយកធ្វើម៉េចមកដាក់នេះហើយពេលជួបខ្ញុំនៅក្នុងការជួបផ្ទាល់អាចប្រាប់ចម្លើយមកខ្ញុំណាត្រូវប្រាប់ចម្លើយមកខ្ញុំ Okay, so move to next part everybody. ឥឡូវយើងចូលមកកន្លែងមួយទៀតគឺរៀនអំពី vocabulary អំពី questions សំដៅមិន vocabulary ទេគឺអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នានេះជា speaking exercise នេះគឺជាលំហាត់និយាយហាត់និយាយអញ្ចឹងហាត់និយាយគឺមានន័យថាហាត់សួរឆ្លើយ just question and answer so this one look at this one read instruction first exercise 1 work in pairs use the prompts to ask questions one to set about working for Xerox look back at the article on previous page to help ចឹងឲ្យអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាបង្កើតសំណួរដើម្បីសួរឯកទៅលើចម្លើយនេះចម្លើយគឺ question សំណួរយើងត្រូវបង្កើតឯចម្លើយនេះគេដាក់ឲ្យអញ្ចឹងយើងអាចមើលចម្លើយយើងធ្វើសំណួរមកណាហើយបើសិនមិនច្បាស់សូមត្រឡប់មើលទៅក្នុង reading សំណួរទាំងអស់នេះសុទ្ធតែមាននៅក្នុង reading អូខេអញ្ចឹងអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាធ្វើទៅពេលជួបខ្ញុំនៅក្នុង conference យើងឆ្លើយសរសេរចម្លើយមកឲ្យខ្ញុំណាបង្ហាញចម្លើយ Okay, now we learn grammar, the past tense. In module 1, we learn about the present tense. The present tense, we have 4 aspects. Present simple, present continuous, present perfect, simple, and also present perfect continuous. And now we learn the past. The past also has 4 aspects. Past simple, past continuous, and past perfect simple and past continuous. Past perfect continuous. Okay, so let's look at the grammar that I already make a new script in the document translation and also with the explanation. Okay, ចឹងការរៀន grammar ដូចជាមេរៀនទី1ដែរគឺមាន4ប្រភេទនៃ present simple ហើយមានចុះ past វិញ past tense សំដៅ4ប្រភេទនៃ present tense អំបញ្ញខ្ញុំនិយាយខុសអត់ចេះស្ដីគឺក្នុង present tense មាន4ប្រភេទហើយចុះ past tense មាន4ប្រភេទដូចគ្នាណាគឺធម្មតាកំពុងបន្តបរិបូរណ៍និងបរិបូរណ៍កំពុងបន្តដែលគេហៅថា past simple past continuous past perfect simple and past perfect continuous. Okay, so មើល grammar នេះទាំងអស់គ្នា past simple use this form to talk about finished action in the past. Okay, គឺប្រើសម្រាប់សកម្មភាពដែលចប់សពគ្រប់មានន័យថាបច្ចុប្បន្នគ្មានទៀតទេអាហ្នឹងយើងប្រើ past simple ប៉ុន្តែត្រូវមានពេលវេលាបញ្ជាក់ច្បាស់លាស់ផងណាតែបើមិនមានពេលវេលាបញ្ជាក់ច្បាស់លាស់ទេសូមប្រើ present perfect ឃើញទេអញ្ចឹង present perfect ក៏ស្ថិតក្នុងជំពូក past tense ដែរអញ្ចឹង present perfect ចូលជាមួយ past tense នាំឲ្យ past tense ឡើងទៅជា5ប្រភេទយើងនិយាយ introduction អំបញ្ញមិញមានន័យថា4ប្រភេទឥឡូវដោយសារថែម present perfect វាឡើង5ប្រភេទដែរណាអូខេអញ្ចឹង present perfect ក៏ជំពូក past tense ដែរប៉ុន្តែ past បន្តមកដល់ឥឡូវដូចយើងការរៀន module ទី1អញ្ចឹងណា module 1អញ្ចឹងមេរៀនទី1អញ្ចឹង past simple ត្រូវតែមានពេលវេលាបញ្ជាក់ច្បាស់លាស់អូខេទោះជាមិនមានក៏មានន័យថាយើងយល់ដឹងហើយឧបមាថាខ្ញុំសួរថា what did you do in 2000 យើងមិនបាច់បញ្ជាក់ទេព្រោះសំណួរវាមាន in 2000 ហើយយើងអាចនិយាយថា I was a teacher អញ្ចឹងគេដឹងថាឆ្លើយ teacher គឺក្នុងឆ្នាំ2000នឹងហើយណាអូខេ Here the time year in the past is often stated that's a mistake stated not started or understood. And present perfect, refer to past simple. If we don't talk about exact time, we have to use present perfect. បើយើងមិនបញ្ជាក់ពេលវេលាច្បាស់លាស់ទេសូមប្រើ present perfect ប៉ុន្តែបើប្រើពាក្យ sin ក៏បញ្ជាក់ពេលវេលាច្បាស់លាស់ដែរប៉ុន្តែយើងត្រូវប្រើជាមួយ present perfect យើង sin យើងមិនប្រើជាមួយនឹង past simple ទេណាទោះបីពេលវេលាច្បាស់លាស់ក៏ដោយអញ្ចឹងlink a present situation to a starting point in the past ឃើញទេដាក់តំណងស្ថានភាពបច្ចុប្បន្នទៅនឹងចំណុចមួយនៅក្នុងអតីតកាល ដូចជាយើងចាប់ផ្ដើមរៀននៅឆ្នាំ2020 ឥឡូវតមកដល់2021 អាហ្នឹងប្រើ present perfect ណា One more, this is one thing. And second thing is talk about past action without saying when it happened. ចឹងនិយាយពី present perfect ហ្នឹងនិយាយពីសកម្មភាពក្នុងអតីតកាលដោយមិនបញ្ជាក់ថាពេលណាកើតឡើងទេវាលក្ខណៈគេហៅម្យ៉ាងទៀតថា experience បទពិសោធន៍ណាបទពិសោធន៍ក៏យើងប្រើ present perfect ដែរចុះ present perfect continuous ក៏ប្រើនៅក្នុងចម្ពោះ past tense ដែរចឹង past tense ឡើងប្រមាណនេះឡើង6ហើយឃើញទេ past tense ឡើង6យើងមិនយើងថា5លើឡើងថែមទៀត6ចឹង present perfect continuous ក៏អញ្ចឹងដែររឿងអតីតកាលតែនៅបន្តមកដល់ពេលឥឡូវដោយសារគេអាស័ព្ទជាសកម្មភាពយើងប្រើ present perfect continuous បើគេអាស័ព្ទជាលក្ខណៈ statement ជាលក្ខណៈ state យើងប្រើ present perfect simple state យ៉ាងម៉េច state verb គឺជា verb ដែលបង្ហាញពី existing បង្ហាញអ្វីដែលមាននិងអំពី feeling និងអារម្មណ៍ណាអាហ្នឹងគេហៅថា state verb ហើយអញ្ចឹងអ្វីដែលមាននិងអ្វីដែលជាអារម្មណ៍គឺយើងប្រើ present perfect simple ប៉ុន្តែបើអ្វីជា action ជាសកម្មភាពសូមប្រើ present perfect continuous អូខេឥឡូវចូលមក past continuous អ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នា past continuous គឺប្រើ verb to be បូកនឹង verb ing ប៉ុន្តែ past continuous គឺត្រូវតែប្រើពាក្យតែពីរទេ was និង were បើ present វិញ verb to be គឺ am is are អូខេអញ្ចឹង use this tense to talk about background action ជាសាវតាណាជាសាវតានៃសកម្មភាពសាវតានៃសកម្មភាពមិនឧទាហរណ៍ថាយើងកំពុងតែដេកមានគេ call ទូរស័ព្ទមកអញ្ចឹង background របស់យើងគឺកំពុងតែដេកអញ្ចឹងអ្វីដែលគេ call មកគឺធ្វើឲ្យយើងភ្ញាក់កាត់ផ្ដាច់ការគេងរបស់យើងណាឧទាហរណ៍ when I was sleeping the telephone rang ពេលខ្ញុំកំពុងតែដេកកំពុងតែគេងទូរស័ព្ទក៏រោឡើងអូខេនេះគេប្រាប់ this is sometimes an action which is interrupted and how about past perfect yes whenever we use past perfect we have to use the action that happened before the past simple or we call before another action okay read this example you cancel the meeting before we arrived so something finish and then one action start and finish also it in a order in the order past perfect happen first past simple happen after that okay so we have learned that past simple present perfect continuous past continuous and past perfect and what about past perfect continuous past perfect continuous and past perfect the same action always happen before the past simple so not to be complicated we should not use past perfect continuous ណាអញ្ចឹងសូមបញ្ជាក់ម្ដងទៀតដោយសារយើង past perfect continuous វាប្រើមុន past simple ដូចតែគ្នាអញ្ចឹងគេកុំឲ្យស្មុគស្មាញគេឲ្យប្រើតែ past perfect អញ្ចឹងជាសរុបយើងមាន past simple ប្រើ subject បូកនឹង verb to ហើយ present perfect ប្រើ have ឬ has បូកនឹង verb 3 present perfect continuous ប្រើ have ឬ has បូកនឹង been បូកនឹង verb ing ហើយ past continuous ប្រើ subject បូកនឹង was ឬ were ដែលជា past tense របស់ be បូកនឹង verb ing ហើយនឹង past perfect គឺយើងប្រើ subject បូកនឹង had បូកនឹង verb 3 okay so finish about grammar if you have question please drop the question in your telegram group I will answer all the questions that you have okay so we have learned about past simple past perfect past continuous present perfect and present perfect continuous that talking about the past tense so everyone look at exercise 3 so មើលលំហាត់ទី3 read this profile of a company employee គឺអានសាវតាណាឬប្រវត្តិសង្ខេបសាវតាសង្ខេបនៃបុគ្គលិកក្រុមហ៊ុនម្នាក់នេះ And then underline the 3 verb forms and write each underlined verb next to the correct tense definition. Okay, cái ao dương là đang thấy dương cung tập bị crown verb form 3 ប្រភេទ ហើយយក underline verb ហ្នឹងទៅបំពេញតាមចន្លោះ3នេះ អូខេ អញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំសូមអានជូនអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នា ទី 1 ជួយដល់ pronunciation អ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នា ទី 2 គឺជួយដល់អ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាសម្រាប់ underline verb ធ្វើលំហាត់លេខ 3 ហ្នឹង Steve Bennett started as a project manager in global services and since then has moved into sales. He has only been working at the company for 2 years. So I read this exercise for you also. ខ្ញុំសូមអាននេះផងដែរដើម្បីជំនួយដល់ការបំពេញរបស់អ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នា Past simple refer to a specific point in the past. Present perfect refer to a present situation with a link to a point in the past. Present perfect continuous refers to a present action that started in the past and is still continuing. Okay, look at exercise 4. Complete the information about Xerox. Remember the reading? ចាំ reading នឹងបានទេគឺនិយាយពីក្រុមហ៊ុន Xerox. អញ្ចឹងគេឲ្យបំពេញព័ត៌មានពីក្រុមហ៊ុន Xerox and one of its employee by underlining the correct verb form. ហើយម្នាក់ក្នុងចំណោម employee របស់គាត់ដោយ underline verb form ដែលត្រឹមត្រូវណាអញ្ចឹងអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាត្រូវធ្វើលំហាត់លេខ 4 នេះដោយ underline គេដាក់ឲ្យ two choices គេឲ្យយើងជម្រើស 2 ហើយយើង underline មួយណាដែលត្រូវណាអូខេអញ្ចឹងលំហាត់ទី 4 និយាយឡើងវិញគឺនិយាយពីព័ត៌មានក្រុមហ៊ុន Xerox និងបុគ្គលិកម្នាក់ដោយយើង underline correct verb form ណាអូខេនេះជានិយាយពីក្រុមហ៊ុនអូខេនិយាយពីក្រុមហ៊ុនហើយមួយនេះគឺនិយាយពីបុគ្គលិកឈ្មោះ Carol Palmer Look at exercise 5. This is called application for a job. នេះគឺជាសម្បត្តិស្នើសុំការងារអញ្ចឹងអ្នកទាំងគ្នាអាចរៀនពីរបៀបសរសេរសម្បត្តិសុំការងារធ្វើឬយើងហៅថា cover letter Okay, I read instruction for you first. Read this application for a job. Write the verb in brackets in the past simple, present perfect, or present perfect continuous. នេះគេឲ្យគេយល់ស័ព្ទយើងក្នុងវងកញ្ចក់ហើយអញ្ចឹងអ្នកនរគ្នាត្រូវសរសេរឲ្យត្រូវទម្រង់ 3 គឺ past simple, present perfect និង present perfect continuous. Okay, បន្តទៅលំហាត់បន្ទាប់គឺ a letter of application បកប្រែខ្មែរថាសម្បត្តិសុំការងារធ្វើអញ្ចឹងអ្នកទាំងគ្នាអាចអានសម្បត្តិមួយនេះហើយធ្វើយ៉ាងម៉េចទៀតអញ្ចឹងសូមមើល instruction សូមមើលសមត្ថកម្មគេប្រាប់ Read this advert for a job. Would you like to apply for it and have written some notes about your experience? Use the handwritten notes to write a letter of application 120 words to 140 words, similar to the one in exercise above. Okay, អញ្ចឹងឃើញទេបើយើងមិនអាន instruction យើងមិនដឹងថាគេឲ្យយើងធ្វើអីទេតាមពិតនេះគឺជាសម្បត្តិមិនមែនសម្បត្តិទេគឺនេះគឺជាការផ្សាយពាណិជ្ជកម្មជ្រើសរើសបុគ្គលិកធ្វើការអញ្ចឹងអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាមើលអានឹងឲ្យចប់ទៅហើយយក style សម្បត្តិមួយនេះសរសេរជាសម្បត្តិស្នើសុំការងារធ្វើគេហៅ a letter of application នៅក្នុងស្រុកខ្មែរយើងនៅក្នុងប្រទេសយើងគឺច្រើនហៅ cover letter ប៉ុន្តែសម្រាប់នៅបរទេសគេអត់ហៅ cover letter ទេគេ a letter of application. Okay, so for now I read this advert for you. ឥឡូវខ្ញុំសូមអានអានេះជូនអ្នកនរគ្នា Personal assistant to oversee sales manager. We are currently seeking someone to work in a busy and expanding department. You will have experience in secretarial duty, good knowledge of English, and at least one other language is preferred. You will need to travel abroad with sales manager and organize schedules. Opportunities for promotion. Okay. ខ្ញុំអានចប់ហើយអ្នកនរគ្នាអាចយល់បកប្រែស្វែងយល់អត្ថន័យដោយខ្លួនឯងណាប៉ុន្តែខ្ញុំគ្រាន់តែបញ្ជាក់មើល note ទេគេឲ្យយើង note មើលណាគឺកន្លែងនេះគេហៅថាគេត្រូវការអីគេត្រូវការ receptionist និងលេខាណាកន្លែងនេះគេប្រាប់ថាធ្វើការនៅទីក្រុងរ៉ូមនៅរដូវក្តៅ2008ហើយត្រូវការចេះភាសាអ៊ីតាលីហើយនេះគឺគេត្រូវការអ្នកដែលរៀនចប់វគ្គអង់គ្លេសភាសាអង់គ្លេសណាមួយច្បាស់លាស់នេះគេប្រាប់យើងថាធ្វើការនោះយ៉ាងម៉េចធ្វើការងារអីគឺធ្វើការសម្រាប់ក្រុមហ៊ុនធ្វើដំណើរហើយយ៉ាងហោចក៏បាន6ខែដែរអូខេយ៉ាងហោចក៏គេឲ្យការងារយើងនឹងចំនួន6ខែដែរណាអូខេអញ្ចឹងយើងមើលទៅចំណុចមួយទៀតនៃទំព័រចុងក្រោយនៃវគ្គទី1របស់យើងអូខេ Exercise 1 play this game ដោយសារយើងមិនបានជួបគ្នាផ្ទាល់ដូច្នេះយើងមិនអាចលេង game នេះបានទេប៉ុន្តែខ្ញុំចង់បង្រៀនអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នានៅពាក្យពេចន៍មួយចំនួននេះ distribution center warehouse holding company call center plant and in student B headquarters subsidiary branch corporation division ខ្ញុំនឹងមានអត្ថបទបកប្រែខ្មែរជូនអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នានិងមាន listening សម្រាប់បញ្យល់អំពីរឿងនឹងផងណាអញ្ចឹងសូមមើលទាំងអស់គ្នា listening នេះខ្ញុំធ្វើថែមក្រៅទេក្នុងសៀវភៅគ្មានទេអូខេអញ្ចឹងអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាមើលនេះពាក្យ number 1 distribution center អូខេនេះជាការបកប្រែខ្មែរនិងអត្ថន័យជាភាសាអង់គ្លេសអញ្ចឹងដើម្បីជំនួយដល់អ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាក្នុងការ practice pronunciation ខ្ញុំសូម play recording ដែលខ្ញុំធ្វើដោយខ្លួនឯងមួយនិយាយពីរឿងហ្នឹងជូនអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាស្ដាប់ដើម្បី practice listening
One, distribution center is a place where goods are sent out to be sold. 2, warehouse is a place where goods are stored. 3, holding company is a company that controls others with the largest stake, 51% parent company. 4, call center is a place where employees give information to customers by telephone. 5, plant is a factory with industrial machinery. 6, headquarters is the head office of a company. 7, subsidiary is company owned by a holding company. 8, branch is an office or group that forms part of a larger company. 9, corporation is an organization formed by a group of companies. 10, division is a separate part of a large company.
Okay, everyone, you can read and you can play listening again by pause this video or back this video a bit and play again. You will listen that vocabulary again and again. Okay, so now let's go to listening, everyone, listening exercise about presentation, you know. So at first, read the exercise 2, instruction about exercise 2 and exercise 3. Okay, chẳng dừng một lần riêng này cái đó dương số mới sa mặt cảm cái sân cái prap dương ở thua A. Chẳng number 2, listen to 3 extracts from a presentation about Xerox. Which of the words in exercise 1 does the speaker mention when he talks about the Xerox Corporation? Chẳng trong exercise 2 này cứ về dùng từ lời exercise 1. Chẳng sẽ đáp sân mình tọt móc cứ sẽ đáp từ lời cả đọ sòng nè 3 extract cả đọ sòng bay mình nộp bay nè xong rồi chấm nói cả đọ sòng bay chấm nói này presentation of Xerox nó ta không bay chấm nói những còn dây sẽ bay là còn dây âm distribution center, warehouse, holding company, call center, plant, rồi có headquarter, rồi có subsidiary, rồi có branch, rồi có corporation, rồi có division. Okay. Chẳng biết tụi anh nhưng bạn bỏ ra chunในក្នុងกระดาษនេះអ្នកទាំងគ្នាអាចមើលបានទេ Okay អត្ថន័យរបស់វាអញ្ចឹងយើងស្ដាប់ទៅហើយយើងមើលតើ3ចំណុចដែលគាត់និយាយលើអីបន្ទាប់មក exercise 3 Can you say the following figures from the key facts about Xerox Corporation គេថាតើយើងអាចនិយាយអំពីតួលេខ figure នេះបកប្រែថាតួលេខណាអំពីព័ត៌មានសំខាន់ key fact មានន័យថាព័ត៌មានសំខាន់អំពីសាជីវកម្ម Xerox ស្អីគេហៅថាសាជីវកម្មអូខេអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាមើលសាជីវកម្មនេះនិយមន័យរបស់សាជីវកម្មនៅទីនេះអូខេអញ្ចឹងអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាស្ដាប់មកខ្ញុំទាំងអស់គ្នាហើយខ្ញុំមានអត្ថបទនិយាយអំពី listening នឹងឯង Okay, you can see this is presentation ការធ្វើបទបង្ហាញណាយើងមើលការដកស្រង់ទី1ហេតុអីបានខ្ញុំមាន highlight នេះគឺសម្រាប់ឲ្យយើងមើលពាក្យដែលមានន័យដូចគ្នាចំពោះភាសាខ្មែរនិងភាសាអង់គ្លេសណាអូខេអញ្ចឹងអ្នកទាំងគ្នាស្ដាប់និងមើលដូចតទៅ
Listening script 2.2. Presentations. Extract 1.
Yes, very interesting.
Good morning, and thanks for coming. Today, I'd like to tell you about the world's largest document management company. With a turnover of nearly $16 billion, the Xerox Corporation develops and markets innovative technologies with products and solutions that customers depend upon to get the best results for their business. In my brief presentation, we'll begin by looking at some of the key figures behind the company's success and how the company is structured. Then I'll give an overview of Xerox around the world. And finally, I'd like to talk about some of the trends affecting our market and its future growth. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them at the end. So here you can see the turnover for last year was nearly $16 billion, with a final income of $978 million. We operated from our headquarters in Rochester, New York State, in 160 countries with 55,000 employees, with over half of those in the USA. This next chart shows you how the corporation is split into 4 divisions. First of all, there's Xerox Global Services. Extract 2. And finally, there's Xerox Innovation, with 5 centers in the United States, Canada, and Europe. Note that 6% of revenue was dedicated to research and development last year, because the key part of our mission statement is, and I quote, to help people find better ways to do great work. Okay, let's move on to look at Xerox around the world in a little more detail. Take a look at this chart, which shows revenue by region. So about half our revenue is from the US market, then Europe with over $5 billion, and the rest of the world with over $2 billion. One thing I'd like to point out is that
Extract 3.
finally, how is the market for the document industry looking? Well, it would be unrecognizable to the people who founded the original company in 1906. And even compared to the second half of the 20th century, more and more offices are moving from black and white printing to color, and from paper documents to electronic documents. These are clearly the future opportunities and areas of growth in what is a total market worth an estimated $112 billion. So that brings me to the end of my presentation. Thanks for listening. I hope it's been of interest. Any questions?
Okay. Hello, everyone. Don't forget, after you listen, you have to complete the exercise, this exercise. You know, the recording already speak about this figure. So please complete this figure in Word. And when you meet me in the conference, tell me what you complete. នេះជាកន្លែងដែលយើងត្រូវបំពេញជាអក្សរនេះជាតួលេខហើយយើងបំពេញឲ្យជាពាក្យអូខេណាមិនមែនជាអក្សរជាពាក្យអូខេឧបមាថានេះលេខប៉ុណ្ណឹងយើងហៅមិនណា09ហើយ16ហើយជាអង់គ្លេសថាម៉េចណាអូខេធ្វើទៅបើសិនជាខុសក៏អត់អីដែរព្រោះខ្ញុំនឹងជូនចម្លើយពេលជួបគ្នានៅពេលជួបផ្ទាល់ conference. Okay, continue to next exercise. Exercise 2, exercise 4, everybody. Listen to the presentation again and write what each figure refers to. Okay, តើ figure ទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងគេ refer ទៅលើអីឧបមាថាលេខ160ហ្នឹងសំដៅអីសំដៅប្រទេសឬសំដៅតំណែងអូខេប្រទេសយើងហៅ countries បើតំណែងយើងហៅ goods. អូខេអញ្ចឹងសម្រាប់part 1 នៃ module 2 គឺសូម slash ត្រឹមប៉ុណ្ណេះហើយជួបគ្នានៅ part 2 final part នៃ module 2ណាមិន unit ទេសភៅនេះគេហៅ module 2 អញ្ចឹង module 2ទៅតែពាក់កណ្ដាលទេសូមរងចាំទស្សនាវីដេអូមួយទៀតដើម្បីបញ្ចប់ module 2. Okay, thank you everyone for your attention and thank you for watching. So don't forget to see you again in the final part of the video. Thank you so much. Bye bye for now.